have you heard the news? As of April this year, the median home price in Orange County reached $1 million, making it the first Southern California county to hit that price mark. What exactly does that mean? Stay tuned to find out. Hey everyone, I'm Ryan Schramm, broker and owner of Ryan Schramm Real Estate here in South Orange County. All right, so the big news we're talking about here, the $1 million threshold was crossed this March when the new and existing single family home, condo, and townhome average went from $985,000 last February to $1,020,000 this March. And that jump, that $985,000 to $1,020,000, that constitutes a 22% gain year over year. So what's driving this rapid increase in price? It's a factor of several things. Number one, over the last year, we saw extremely low inventory. In the city where my office is located, we had anywhere from 40 to 50 homes on the market at any given time for about a year's period, which is crazy. That number should be 250 to 350. The fact that we were working with such a fractional amount of houses on the market really drove prices up for the last year. Secondly, a lot of those houses that were coming on the market were being purchased by investors to fix up and flip or to rent out. They constituted about 25% of the buyer market for the last year, which even put a further strain on the housing supply. And of course, we can't forget the rock bottom low interest rates that were fueling the gasoline to this fire, causing buyers to get out there and purchase and refi. That was also really adding to the demand. Now, of course, over the last couple of months, we've seen the interest rates rise. They've gone from about an average of 3% to somewhere north of 5%, and experts are saying that's going to cool that red hot demand down. So just as an example, we talked about a 22% gain in South Orange County over the last year. That number is expected to cool way down, something between that 5 and 8% range, which is much more manageable. Of course, with that rise in rates, buyers' payments are going to be greater. They're going to have to draw a line in the sand, stay on budget, and that's going to cool the pace of appreciation down. All right, so if you're a buyer in this market, you probably don't love hearing the news that we passed that $1 million threshold, but here's the deal. Interest rates, even though they're north of 5% now, that is an absolutely great interest rate if you look at rates historically. What I'm seeing is that the new rates are cooling off the demand. Housing is becoming a little bit more reasonable. You look at the properties that are currently on the market, 1 out of 5 has done a price reduction, and also inventory is building up. So you as a buyer, you have more to choose from now. I remember when there was only 40 houses on the market in San Clemente, it felt like if I don't jump on this house, I don't know if I'm going to get another one like it. Now that buyers are seeing inventory start to kind of pile up at 100, 120 houses on the market, it feels like there's options. Now, of course, with that new rate, the payment's larger, so staying on budget is crucial. Being patient is crucial, but I do not recommend waiting. Housing is forecasted to continue to appreciate, so locking in a low interest rate now and finding the house, if it's the right time for you to buy, then the right time is now. All right, so if you're a seller, how does this impact you? Things certainly are cooling off and buyers have more leverage now than they used to, but we're still dealing with very low supply. We're operating at somewhere around 30 to 40% of what normally would be on the market. And there are a lot of buyers still searching for a home. Couple those two factors together and it's still a great time to sell a property. It's just very important to be calculated and make sure that you're pricing your home correctly against the other homes that are essentially your competition. If you've had any questions about how to prepare your house or what it takes to sell a home in today's market, please reach out to me. My contact information is below here and you can just shoot me a simple text message. Thanks so much for watching this and take care.